We are here at the LV Prasad Eye Institute in Hyderabad, an institution that has achieved a unique world record, 50,000 corneal transplants since 1987. That's a world record. I have with me the founder chair of LVPEI, Dr. GN Rao. Congratulations first of all. 50,000 may be a number, but when you say no waiting list of corneal transplants in Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and in Telangana, that's amazing. How did that come about?
Well, when we got started, I was a trained corneal surgeon when I moved back from the US to start the institute. So from day one, we wanted a cornea program because there was no strong cornea program anywhere in the country at that point. And one of the limiting factors was the availability of transplantable donor corneas. The eye banking system was in a rudimentary stage. In the entire country in 1987, there were only about 7,000 donated eyes, and only about 3,000 or so corneal transplants were being done. But the demand was for that we need to do at least 100,000 transplants a year in our country to meet the requirements of corneal blind. So we started putting all the essential ingredients in place.
You were mentioning 1 lakh is the demand for every year, and yet the gap is still huge. What are the big challenges you're seeing? You spoke about the multiple stakeholders that you've built as an ecosystem.
Today, if you look at the number of trained corneal surgeons in the country, probably about 1,000. We probably trained between 35 to 50% of them. They're spread all over the country. But a lot of them are not doing transplant surgery actively. The biggest barrier is availability of corneas. What we have achieved in these 3 states, unfortunately, is not replicated. The simple principle is, if you have too many eye banks, everybody hangs a board outside with an eye bank, then everybody will fail. Fortunately for us, we have created one big eye bank here, and nobody else is interested in these states to create parallel ones that could have hurt everybody. Because we supply everybody whatever their requirements were. And we have actually surplus, and we supply to the rest of the country. And that could happen in everywhere if there are central eye banks in all the major cities. For our country, there is a simple principle. 50 eye banks is all that we require for the entire country. We require many transplant surgeons, but not eye banks.